Just the time I expected. Be my guest, timekeeper.
The hunt begins?
Yeah, I know.
At your command. A brave decision. At your command. Ah!
Hey, hey, hey! Don't be shy,
Hold on to that.
Let's dance.
Oh, right. Oh, I get it completely. Oh, right, right. Ah! Perfect shot. Oh la la.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I know.
Brave decision. At your command.
What? You still don't recognize me? What about now?
Aha! Woohoo! Hold on to that.
Get ready.
All right. Deep. A brave decision. All right. Deep breath in. Now dance.
Shiny, shiny arrows.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Whoa.
Do this. Yeah, I know.
I get it completely.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't be shy, mi amigo. Let's dance.
Yay! A perfectly executed exercise. Huh?
Are you sure? To use this?
What's wrong with it? It has enough water to soak me in.
You are much more practical than I thought.
Oh, before I go.
Aren't you going to take it with you, Miss Calabona?
No. Charmaine has a point. This is our last chance to win this fight, and it should be kept away from Kumar as far as possible.
Miss Calabona? Take this with you then.
This is your...
My pendulum. It's one of my collections, one of the purest, even I don't have a lot of them around. I realized that the theory of meditation you've talked about is quite similar to some of the crystal divination theories. So perhaps this will help you in the water if the crystal can stabilize the magnetic field and guide you in there.
You...
No need to be surprised. This is how quickly a genius can think.
Thank you.
Ah, great. So it's only me who can't understand this meditation in water thing? Well, it takes all sorts of rocks to form a mountain.
Okay, the pendulum and enough liquid. And all I have to do now is think of Gamar. Where else could it be more suitable than the place we first met? How thoughtful you were, Kumar, to recreate the observatory in the realm. Just an illusion in my mind. She remembered almost every detail of me as a child. It hurts. Did it hurt this much when I hit someone as a child?
Get out! You should not be here.
Ah, yes. Mom had taught me a few moves to deal with those brats at that age.
Leave!
This feels weird. Did Kumar put you here to guard this fragment of memory? This shall be the obstacle in my way to where I want to be. It's time to face the illusion from the past.
Anyone else? Is she here?
मजाक कर रहे हो? चले जाओ।
मैं 12 साल की उम्र में छोटी और कमजोर थी, लेकिन मुक्का मारने में मुझे कभी भी कोई झिझक नहीं हुई ना। लेकिन क्यों? आप क्यों? ओह ठीक है, संवाद करने की यह इच्छा। इस उम्र में भी मैं बेहतर नहीं हूँ, फिर इसे कठिन तरीके से करना होगा।
Je vois ton destin. I am able to see clearly. I know how to do it. Your fate is doomed.
You've grown taller and you have stronger hands, like I've dreamt of. So have you two found the graveyard of stars?
तो आपका क्या मतलब है? क्या आपका मतलब है कुमार?
I am able to see clearly. Don't tell me what to do. Your fate is doomed.
तुम फिर से शांत हो गए। ध्यान किसी के दिल और आत्मा के बीच बातचीत है, लेकिन मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये इतनी जल्दबाजी में किया जाएगा। अगला कौन है?
That'd still be me, which is also you. We are 16 and the bad kids sitting behind us cut our hair. Leave now, Galabona.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
From the past to the present and the future.
The thing we're clinging on to,
Facing and chasing. Think what it is. You are still asking questions that cannot be answered, just as you always did. What do you think I should chase after? इस बार मैं धोखा नहीं खाऊंगी, कुमार। उस दिन के बाद से मैंने खगोल विज्ञान का अध्ययन कभी नहीं छोड़ा। Keep moving. 20-year-old me was fierce. That pain feels real.
You came here sooner than I expected, Kalapuna. I knew you would come.
Kamar. Finally, see you again.
I miss you dearly too, my child. I hope you've been doing well while I was away. Hope you're happy with the surroundings I set. I always find it enjoyable here. A place full of memories. And perfect for small talks.
I'd rather you suffered, miss.
Someone is having a worse attitude these days. There's no need to look around, kid. I already had a few years of experience in the field before you started your research. And one of the most basic skills one has to master in the meditator's realm is to cover up the traces of reality.
Even so, you didn't even think about creating a starry sky for yourself here.
That would be unnecessary. You can see it any time outside this realm if you like.
Why did you invite me here?
I know you've put in a lot of efforts. I understand the difficulty within and sympathize with you, Kalapuna. I always do, just like what I did with my younger brother. By the way, that letter has been delivered to him safely, I assume? You're smart enough not to bring the Vishnu statue with you. Did somebody kindly remind you not to do that? Never mind, that's not helpful.
I don't understand. Why involve him?
Maybe I was being vindictive out of hatred, like you said. After all, they precluded me from doing anything even before I give it a try. Although my misfortune was not my brother's doing, there's no one else left in the family to take my anger. So ask me now. Ask me anything you wish to know. I can tell you everything. What you're curious about, what you're confused about, anything you can't work out in your little brain, I can explain it all.
Hasn't the idea that I might locate you bothered you for even a second?
Locate me? You are still as naive as a child, my Kalabauna. You little dummy Ulu. That is simply impossible.
This is the first time you doubt my capability.
No, why would I do that? Of all the students, you are the only child who is smart enough to follow my steps this far. You just don't have time on your side and need a better mindset in dealing with the unexpected. I've tried to teach it to you. Remember those impromptu speeches I asked you to give? Those were good practice.
Don't have... What do you mean?
Perhaps you have put too much stock in the idea that I will rely on Manus Vindictae in this. Instead, I trust myself more than them. And of course, I also trust you. What's more, they were never good enough for me. But luckily, I have never been a real arcanist or a real human, only pretending to be either of them when necessary. I can easily act like an arcanist to gain their trust, just like I could act like a human when I was teaching at Venner. What are you staring at? Take it if you're interested. What? You thought it is the key to cracking the meditator's realm, like the stone statues earlier? Though it is too late for hints, there is one thing I have to remind you of. You didn't catch up to the real me, nor did you improve the situation by entering the realm. You chased me all the way here, chased the hope of winning against me, but you only helped me complete my plan. The moment you entered the realm, the last step of my plan was done.
I completed what?
As you know, exerting influence on reality through the meditator's realm is challenging. After all, this realm is like the shadow of its real counterpart, a reflection of reality. I went to a lot of trouble, even wasted a statue, to finally stick out a corner of the shadow over the boundary of the two worlds.
You mean the statue in the cave?
Yes. What I needed was an outside-in force to break the realm, which is almost unbreakable from the inside. A mirror can reflect objects, but there's nothing it could do to itself. It can only be shattered into pieces by people not from the reflection, but reality. Whenever there is a shooting star streaking across the sky of this realm, an equally beautiful star will fall on the real Earth. And guess what? You are the force I'm looking for.
No. How? So the fluctuation I detected, the energy of the celestial body felt by the Foundation girl, are just false alert?
Oh no, I have to admit, that young girl was not part of my plan. But at least you are on the right track about what happened. If anything is to blame, it's your ego. You were trying to win, but not by saving people. The idea of proving yourself to me outweighed their lives. You must be wondering, how could she lay such a trap with her insignificant arcane power? She can barely lift a lump of clay. She must have had the Manus Vindictae on her side to help. All that being said, you don't have to feel yourself to be a lesser version of me. You're still my best student, my best colleague, and my strongest rival. Well, with some room to improve. Even this time, you didn't lose the game for lack of wits, but for the fact that I know you a bit better than you know me. And I simply have more experience hunting a prey.
You and the Manus have never thought that. That means if I didn't enter the realm to see you,
then things are going to be tricky for me. You would be enjoying a happy Deepa festival, while I would be crying in a dark corner nobody knows of.
Why? Why would you?
Well, time's up. Remember to ask the most important question first next time, Chad. You know I have a bad taste for entertainment. Go back to the Deepa festival. At least there's one good thing left for you. You will get to see that beautiful shooting star with your own eyes, just like I will. Alfida.
My ankle hurts no more.
She's been in there for 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Is this a reasonable length of time? I remember I once learned about the ideal time length for meditation in one of the elective classes. What's more, she's holding her breath underwater.
When there is only one way to the destination, you have no choice but to take it. You have to force yourself to take that painful step, and then blame yourself for being such a desperate fool to move and lose balance. But the silver lining is, it's just a stagger on the solid ground. And you will eventually regain your footing.
Oh, Miss Calabona!
Leave here. Now. And get everyone.
Did you see Kumar? What happened?
I'm the one to blame. Damn it. such a fool. I should have known that I'm not a match for Kumar. Keep telling myself I did all these things to save the people, to save the village. Turns out it was me fighting against a dummy she set up. I messed up everything for everyone. I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. If I were more sensible and just left this path, this stupid doubt trap, nothing would have turned out this way.
Oh, is that how you see it? I assume you think it is this way because you have failed in the mission and thus feel depressed and indulge yourself in some negative thinking. Which is totally understandable. Blaming it all on yourself, telling yourself you will be the only one to suffer the consequence so as to alleviate the guilt. Or you didn't understand what I said to you earlier at all.
What?
You have to stop it, Kalabona. Remember what I said? You don't have to feel bad for trusting people. And here's another piece. Don't blame yourself for being brave. What did she tell you? You were a fool and you ruined everything? Come on. Both of us know this is not the case. Brave or reckless, prudent or cowardly. Comments like these could be predictions, but most of the time are hindsight. The good news is, we still have time to change that. You know what kind of bears the hunters fear the most? The ones which were once trapped, but eventually got away. Nobody can remain a predator forever. We don't know what will happen in the next encounter. What's more, life is a long fight where we outsmart one opponent and get outsmarted by the other. That's the wisdom of nature. Bears eat salmon, wolves eat rabbit, but eventually, bears or wolves, their skin will become our blankets. A tiger might have strength, yet a rat also has its wits. You don't need to defeat her to validate your victory. You can win this war another way, a way to your advantage. When will the wrestling between a fisherman and a fish begin? When the fish bites the bait. So, if you still have some strength left in you to get back on your feet and think straight, that'd be most helpful. After all, I don't think we have the time for another round of meditation.
The last time I wiped my face with this, I was wrestling with my mom. Kumar, she broke the boundary between the meditator's realm and reality through me. I'm afraid the falling star will arrive early.
What? There's no other ways to stop her then?
There might be a way to stop her by locating her in person. But I didn't spot any clue in the realm. And now
we are in a dangerous situation. Almost as urgent as the time when Rama was facing the arrow knocked to a full bow. Instead of getting caught up in nostalgia, we should take action and protect what can be saved.
The estimated arrival time of the Foundation backup is 6 a.m. It will be too late if the meteor really falls early. We need a shelter that can withstand the impact. Also, we have to gather all the villagers. And... in the field training, the instructor also told us to...
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I know the way better. Besides, Shadja is not back yet. If anything happens to she, I will not forgive myself I say those words.
I'm staying.
Huh?
If I can calculate the range of damage of the comet, we may retreat to a safe location. Every rat has its day. And this rat is doing her best.
Don't put on a face like that. You're not some rat. I can tell. You are the tiger cub. In the meantime, let's not forget, the real rat is still out there looking smug. Watch out for the things I knock off. I didn't do it on purpose.
They're just little games. I tripled the ingredients this time. Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Je vois ton destin. I know how else can what to do. Start me up. Hey, witness me! Alpha! Woohoo! Release! They're just little games. I know how to do it. Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Alpha! Are you ready to be blinded? See, I am able to see clearly. Start me up. Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release! Your fate is doomed! Woohoo! Release! They're just little games. What's this? Woohoo! Release! The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
see... Start me up! Everybody, let me see your hands up! Release! Hey, witness me! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Are you ready to be blinded? They're just little games. Are you ready to be... They're just little games. Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
It seems to be mixed up. It should
Left
be
hand
fine,
up.
right?
Now right hand up. Peace and love. Peace and love.
What's this? What's that? What's this?
I know how to do it.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
I've seen your struggle written in the stars. The days in London sometimes come back to my mind. The moist air smells like rock music and freedom. But those things are too far from me, even further than the distance between me and the stars.